So, Adam, thanks for joining me today. I got a few questions I want to talk about with digital literacy, digital creativity,
Yep.
and specifically the Digital Gardener Initiative at Indiana University. So, if you don't mind, I don't think a lot of our listeners are going to be familiar with the Digital Gardener program. So, could you give us a quick overview of what it is that you all are working on at IU and how that project's going?
Yeah, absolutely. So the expectation today, and as students go into an uncertain future, is that they need to have skills where they can be adaptable to be able to communicate and create and critically engage and with others in a digital space. And we want to provide resources for faculty to think about how do they incorporate into their curricula those opportunities for students to engage with those really vital skills and competencies. We've we've grown a new initiative, the digital. I'm going to use a lot of those metaphors. We've planted the seed for the Digital Gardener Initiative, and it's growing. What it is it's a multidisciplinary campus-wide or multi-campus initiative focused on building digital literacy. What we really want to do is we want to provide more opportunities for students to engage in digital ways of knowing, doing, and making. And we want to help develop a culture across all of IU, all of our campuses, that's really supportive of digital literacy and the attainment and the development of these skills and competencies. So it has different parts. So there's a student part where we're trying to engage students more in developing digital skills through things that are extracurricular, through work that they might engage with in different programs outside of the classroom. We have an outreach element, and one of the things we're going to try to do is engage with prospective students through digital skill attainment, but also in the process getting them hopefully excited about IU. and then the big part, and this is really where we're doing a lot of work right now, is on the faculty side, and we're running Digital Gardener Faculty Fellowship program, Digital Gardener Faculty Fellows program. About 35 faculty members from across all of our campuses, across very wide-ranging disciplines, from medicine to accounting to communication to biology and informatics and everything in between, to come together across all of our campuses, again, 35 folks, to think about how do they incorporate into their curriculum these opportunities for students to develop digital ways of knowing, doing, and/or making.
Excellent. So you mentioned it's a multi-campus thing. So I know I use like 7 campuses, right, and like 110,000 students. How do you think that how does that impact work then, like that scale? Give me some sense of like what do you hope to accomplish with that kind of impact?
Yeah, I mean, so the way that we sort of try to develop that scale or that broader scope, in addition to individual skill development, where faculty are learning new skills themselves, maybe media creation skills, for example, digital collaboration skills, they're also going to be thinking about how do they incorporate these into their own curriculum. But the last part of the fellowship and the way that we've designed it is that faculty are going to be challenged to work collaboratively with other fellows and other colleagues from their campus or other campuses across disciplines potentially, or maybe within a same discipline across campuses, but to think about a way to cultivate digital literacy culture across IU. But what we're hoping to do is really challenge faculty to think about beyond your own class. How do you ensure that students are getting these experiences in and out of class in multiple ways during their experience at IU? So we're hoping to maybe jumpstart things a little bit.
Well, with that, I'll stop there. So thank you so much for joining me and answering some weird questions about all the things we've been doing. I appreciate you joining me today for a few minutes, and hopefully other folks will benefit from what we've had to share today.
Well, it was wonderful being on your fake podcast, and have a great day.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.